Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Melissa if you're new here. And guess what? We're gonna do another plant shopping video. I have been meaning to shop again on Etsy. I'm going to do a screen record like I did last time, and we're going to go shopping, pick out a plant, and unbox it when it gets here. You guys all voted for me to do another one of these videos, so I'm really excited. To kind of spice things up, I don't have a particular plant in mind that I want, but I do have a budget. My budget is no more than $50. I don't even want to spend $50. If I can get between $30 and $50, that would be ideal, and that includes shipping. So it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna stay under budget. If you missed the last video I did, I'll link it up here. It wasn't too long ago. It was the philodendron sorteroy, and it was a good deal. I got it for 50 bucks. Very happy, very healthy, fully rooted plant. So I'm excited to see if I can find another deal. So today is a Friday evening. It's about 7 o'clock. And it is the 18th of November. So I'm gonna order it. Hopefully I find something to order, and whenever it gets here, we'll unbox it. I'm hoping it'll come sometime next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, so with the holiday packages, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video again. Thank you so much for being here and for watching, and let's plant shop. So I'm back on Etsy, and I don't know what I want. I just love variegated plants, and I love Monstera. I just have no idea what's in mine. What is this paper crane nursery? These are some shops that we think you'll love based on your recent activity. Let's open them up and see. Paper Crane, they're based in Oregon. Oh, it's a little far from me. Well, let's see what they have. I could totally do another anthurium, so I'm not even gonna be tempted by an expensive plant, so we are gonna filter by lowest price. Ooh, I've been wanting a silvery Hoya. Let's see, Hoya Croniana, $10, the size with pot. Oh, that's not bad. $10? I thought these plants used to be a lot more expensive. I just have a thing for silvery blue plants, you guys. There's just something about it. I don't have a really silvery blue Hoya. That's not bad, $10. I could get more plants if I get them $10 each. That is a possibility. Let's go back, let's see what else they have. Ooh, Hoya parasitica black margin. That is cool, look at that. Select an option. With pot. That's what I would get? That is so cool. I might have to get some Hoyas. I honestly thought I was not loving Hoyas lately. That is really cool. I love that black margin on that and that pop of green. That is a beautiful plant. They have a lot of sales too. I feel like I've heard of Paper Crane Nursery. Honestly, not sure what I'm looking for. Ficus shiveriana. I have heard of this ficus. Rooted starter plant for $30. That is a possibility too. I have seen this ficus going around, and I am not a ficus person, but that is beautiful. Ooh, alocasia. That is gorgeous. Of course, it's just a baby, but look at that. Alocasia azulani. Look at that pink veining. That is a possibility as well. All right, we're starting to get a little bit up in price. I don't have a white wizard. Okay, these are $20, $30, $40, and $50. Let's see what the options are. Don't think I like that enough right now to buy it. You know, I've been wanting an Alocasia Jacqueline. I've been seeing the alocasia, I think the Tandurissa Jacqueline. I've been seeing those around and I've been wanting one. This is a baby though. Here's some more Jacquelines. They're a little bit more expensive. Ooh, I've been kind of wanting a Giganteum as well. That sort of looks a little reverted. Oh, here's another Ficus shiveriana. See, I already forgot about this one. Those are tiny. See, and now I'm kind of over my budget. Now we're going up to 60. So we got a couple Hoya. That would be cool to have. We have a shiveriana, that's $30. This has a rooted starter plant, but their pictures, it's kind of hard to tell from the pictures what you would actually get. We could do this cool alocasia and then Jacquelines. I have been really wanting a Jacqueline, but I kind of want the Ficus as well. And see, that would put me over budget. It is beautiful, but I think I'm gonna have to maybe not do that one. I kind of want to get 2 plants. I think I can keep it under 50 if I order 2. Should I look at another shop? I've been really wanting a Jacqueline. It's $30. I kind of want a Ficus shiveriana, but I feel like I could always get that down the road, like once spring, summer gets here. That way it doesn't have to endure winter. I could like buy it maybe in like March, and that way it'll get a good boost over summer. Alocasias, it is winter, but I do have kind of a growing environment for alocasias, so I feel like it would do well. I'd pop it straight into Fluval and put it in my IKEA cabinet. I think it would do well. I've been really wanting a Jacqueline. I'm gonna add this to my cart. And I could get both of these Hoyas, but I don't wanna get the Hoyas just to get them. I think I'm going to X on the shiveriana. I've gotta see this. Okay, so Hoya black margin. I just gotta see a fuller picture of this plant. Because you can't always base something off of one photo, you know? I'm not really loving it after looking through images, so we're gonna X on the black margin. So we could get this Eskimo. Yeah, that color is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna add this one to cart. Oh, you can only keep it in your, oh, sale ends in 7 minutes. Oh, maybe I should check out then. Oh, I have to pay for shipping. Why do I have to pay for shipping? I don't want to pay for shipping. Oh, see, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to pay for shipping. I'm just gonna favorite these. Because they have plenty available, I'm not worried about them. Do they offer free shipping on a purchase? I don't know. I appreciate free shipping, especially if you buy a certain amount or dollar amount. Oh, I don't want to pay $15 for shipping. I mean, I will if I have to, but I don't really want to. So we've been shopping for about 20 minutes. And let's see, I might just have to bite the bullet because we're at, it was like 51 with shipping. Okay, so I just kind of stopped recording and was just browsing, and I came across Epipremnum pinnatum marble variegated. And I saw this plant before and I thought it was kind of too pricey, but I was just like doing my normal search and I came across this one shop that's selling some for around $40. And the shop is from Pennsylvania, which isn't too far from me, rather than like on the other side of the country. I really want a Jacqueline though, so I feel like that one seedling is just so tiny. But I feel like I could buy one that's a little bit more mature, maybe like in the spring. I feel like alocasia and those sensitive plants, I don't want to like risk it during like this time of year. I really do want an Epipremnum pinnatum marble variegated. And I have the Pinnatum Albo, which I love, and I have Epipremnum Cebu Blue and Epipremnum Marble Queen. But the marble variegated, so I don't know if you guys, so here, like the mature form, let me come across one because I want to show you. So like, look at this photo, look at that. How could you not want that? This is definitely extremely highly variegated. I mean, look at that. That is drop dead gorgeous. That is what I wish to have. But this seller only had 2 left. One is just way out of budget. This one was $100, and that's not very, I don't know. That kind of looks like just a regular marble queen to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't see any splits. So if I don't see any holes or splits, I would be very cautious on ordering something like that. You just don't know what you're getting sometimes. And at least these ones, like you can obviously see the splits, you know it's an Epipremnum pinnatum, like you know that. Some of these are a little bit high, like the ones that are over 50. I kind of like number 2 here. It's just a cutting, and it is very expensive for a cutting. And I kind of like number 1. This one is sort of speaking to me a little bit, $41.65. Number 2 is like $6 less, and that one looks pretty variegated as well. That one is more like a half moon, so the variegation could definitely be random. I don't know, I really don't know anything about an Epipremnum marble. So they are rated a star seller. They have 400 sales. The plant shop is No More Plants Company, and they're based out of Center Valley, Pennsylvania. It costs $5.82 to ship, and I would expect it by December 8th. They are saying it's fully rooted. They're gonna deliver with soil and pot, base cutting or mid cutting, active grow points, good root systems, free isolation packaging. But I think that's a good price, $35. That one, I do like the marbling a bit more. I kind of like number 1 as well. I think I like the marbling on that better, and that stem looks pretty good. Like you can, I feel like the growth point would be right here, and that stem looks pretty variegated. I know it's a cutting, it's a lot for cutting. I feel better with 35 than 41 for just a cutting, you know? I think I might have to do this one instead. I know we went shopping for, so this is my card. The Eskimo, it is a small plant, and the Jacqueline, I do feel like they're a good deal for like small plants, but I think it was the shipping. I think if I didn't have to pay $15 in shipping, I probably would have bought those, honestly. I don't know about ordering the Jacqueline. I think ordering the Jacqueline heading into winter is a bad idea. And the Hoya I can get anytime, really. So I think I am going to remove these. So we are going to add this one to cart. I just love that marble variegated. So I would pay priority mail, I think. Yeah, I'll pay the $2 more for priority. So let's see if they're offering a heat pack, because it is pretty cold right now. Yes, so $5 for a heat pack. We are going to add it. Okay, so we have $35.70 for the cutting, which I know it's a lot, but Epipremnum plants do grow like fairly quickly. Once this guy pushes out a leaf and starts growing, I'm gonna get it on a pole, and then I have a 72-hour heat pack. If I do priority mail, it should take 2 days. Even though it says I still could get it December 7th, which is a while. So my grand total with shipping would be $48.48. It is a lot for just a tiny cutting. It is a lot. I don't really see, these I feel like are kind of rare. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get my hands on one for this cheap. I know it's a cutting, but the other cuttings I was seeing a lot of them going for like $100 to $200 for just a tiny plant. I hope I'm not crazy. Let me see this again. Am I crazy? I mean, look at that though. Look at those mature leaves. Once it starts climbing, that marble variegation, that is just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I do feel confident that I am getting it priority mail. We are into the holiday season next week, so I am taking a chance on this. I really am. So I just hope they package it well. All right, you guys, I think I'm going with this. I feel like it's a good decision. Never ordered from the shop before, so it's another shop I'm unfamiliar with. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm doing it, I'm buying it. So again, we will be back on when the plant is here. If I don't get it until December 7th, that's like, oh, I don't know, over 2 weeks before I get this plant. So it could be a while before I get it, but we'll see. It is Friday, so they could possibly ship it out Monday, Tuesday. I could even get it before Thanksgiving. It's not coming very far from Pennsylvania, and it's not technically like quite Christmas, and I know Black Friday sales and stuff is going on, so shipping might be a little delayed. So I feel like if I get it now, I should be okay, and then I'm probably not gonna do any more Etsy purchases until next year, like after the holiday season. All right, guys, so I will see you back here when the package gets here in the mail. I'm going to combine this video, so we'll have one video all together, and I'm really excited for when it gets here. Welcome to the crazy unboxing portion of this video. It is about almost 10 o'clock at night, and we just got home. We went to a dinner. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and it was a lot of fun, and plant mail came literally like 20 minutes after we left. The, delivery driver dropped this off, and I'm like, ugh. But it was okay. It wasn't cold. It's only like 65. So, and I did get a heat pack with this Etsy purchase. So I'm trying to see if it's still warm or not. I can't tell, but I'm a hot mess. I am in like fancy clothes. I'm so full. I ate so much food, it was ridiculous. But let me pull, I am not prepared for this. I was not expecting it to come today. I wasn't like paying attention to the tracking or anything. I know the person messaged me and said she was gonna ship it on Monday, which was 2 days ago, because today is Wednesday. But let me pull up my information here so I can give you guys the details. So this is the Epipremnum pinnatum marble, and it was I believe a mid-cut, and it's supposed to be, oh my gosh, supposed to be rooted. All 3 cats are up here because I just got home. Look. 1, 2, and where are we at? Down here. No, where are we at? Down here, 3. And you guys are sitting on top of a Tupperware container right now because I don't have my actual tripod set up right now, but it is going to make do. It was a mid-cut, it was rooted, and so it was just the one cut. And then I ordered a heat pack, 72-hour with this. The heat pack was $5, the plant cost $42, the cutting. And so I had a shop discount of $6.30, bringing my total down to $40.70. And then shipping, I had to pay $7.96 for shipping. And with sales tax, it was $3.41. So my grand total was $52.07. So I know my budget was $50. So I went a little over budget, I forget about sales tax sometime, but it is okay. So this is how the package came to me. It was shipped US priority 2 days. And so I ordered this on the 18th, which was Friday. So I ordered this on Friday is when I filmed part 1 of this. And so they contacted me like within an hour of purchasing that they were gonna ship it on Monday. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing, thank you. And so Monday to Wednesday. So yeah, it got here in 2 days with it being a holiday week. And so this came from Pennsylvania. So the Etsy shop was called No More Plants Company, and they were located in Pennsylvania. They've had 432 sales, and they are rated a star seller. And all the reviews seemed, you know, really good. And yeah, I'm really just super excited to dive in here. So I'm gonna get started. I don't have my cutter, so I'm gonna use this pen right here. That's what we're gonna use to open this. Ooh, we are going to do a run in the morning for Thanksgiving. It's like a little turkey trot race. And so it's already 10 o'clock, so we have to get up early. And then we're gonna spend Thanksgiving over there with his side of the family. So that'll be fun. Oh. Okay. I might have to just cave in and get my box cutter. I refuse to get up right now. You know, I am opening this from the back. Oh well, that's okay. All right. It is taped very, very well. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh, so it has insulation, you can see. And then it has polyfill surrounding the plant. So this is the plant, and it has the heat pack that is still warm. Oh, go on. Heat pack is still very much warm. And, oh, I can see the cutting. So, I will say the only thing that I don't like is, that is very interesting. This plant easily could have snapped. All right, you guys, come on. Mommy's gonna get mad. You guys, go. I don't know if you guys can see this or see what I'm looking at. So there are zip ties, white zip ties right here. I don't know if that's picking up. There's zip ties. There's one here. And there's one on this side. So they zip tied the package to the box, and they put this covering the two zip ties. But the plant is completely out of the zip ties. And so the cutting isn't even, the leaf isn't even protected at all. So this is loose, completely loose in the box. So yeah, that wasn't even protected, and they had literally had it zip tied. I have never seen this with plant mail before, ever in my days of plant mail, and I've had a lot of plant mail in my days. So they zip tied this around to try and hold a nursery pot in here. Is this a new thing? Have you guys, I swear.
I am going to launch, you guys. I am going to launch the kitties.
Have you guys seen something like this? I'm just glad it's not totally damaged. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird to me. But yes, here is the beautiful plant cutting. You can see the marbling there. Isn't that gorgeous? I was more concerned about the weird packaging. That was very strange. I don't know, I'm like speechless. I was not expecting to see a plant zip tied. I don't know. I mean, the shop has had great reviews, so I don't... All the cats are running now because of the tape noise. This is a very, very big pot for one cutting also. So this part was packaged well, it's just the leaf was not protected at all. So we have polyfill on top protecting the soil with a damp paper towel. I hope you guys can see. There's no instructions, no card from the shop, no nothing in the box to let me know the shop name, no nothing. I can't see roots. You can see roots here. You can make them out. Why such a huge pot for such a little cutting? I don't understand that. Do you hear this cat? That's his like hunting meow. If he finds something, you know, he'll like start meowing like that, like he's found a treasure or something. Wait a minute. Is this a spent node? Did I just get ripped off? You guys, I think I have a spent node here. What the? This has to be the literal worst plant mail. This is a dead plant. I do not see a node. This is a dead plant. I don't know how to, I don't know what to say. I literally, like, I'm in shock right now. So do you guys see what I mean, right? So look, so here's the cutting, the mid cut, and look, this was cut right here. This is the node that grew out of here. So this cannot regrow another leaf. That is a spent node. I am saying some bad words in my head right now. I'm one to get kind of mad right away, and I'm going to contact the seller right now and show her I literally just unboxed this, and this is a dead spent node. Like, I don't think this person knows like who I was, because I don't use Plants by Melissa to shop on Etsy. So I will keep you guys updated. I am going to email the seller right now and show her what I just unboxed. I'm just pissed because me, as like someone who grows and propagates plants a lot, I would never, ever sell someone a cutting that is spent. Okay, so I'm super mad right now. I'm honestly so upset, I wanna cry. Because I was having such a good evening and I was so excited to unbox this, and this plant is useless. I could literally throw this in the trash right now. It's not gonna grow. There's no node for it to grow from. I mean, I assumed when I purchased it, I didn't even bother thinking about checking to see if there was a node. It didn't even cross my mind, honestly. We will see what they say. I'm gonna try to be nice. But I will let you know. So I will probably come back on once I hear something. I don't know if that's gonna be tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I probably won't hear anything for a couple of days, but I will let you guys know. And they're gonna get a terrible review, and I will be posting this YouTube video and let them know, or let people know not to order from the shop if they're gonna sell cuttings that has a spent node. So I don't think I'm wrong. I really don't think I'm wrong. I do not see a viable node Okay, I'm back. The seller responded almost immediately. I think I just surprised her. I just sent her a photo and I'm like, I don't see a viable node on this plant. Like at first glance, I just thought it was a spent node, and I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I've never received a cutting that didn't have a growth point starting already. I don't know. It seems very shady in a way, because she like circled on the photo where the node was. And you know, I'm pretty good at spotting nodes, but it just, again, I just didn't look very close enough. And I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see, but right where that root is, of course when I film, the cats have to get up here again. Let's see, right under that root, there's a little tiny spot on the short little stem that has a node. And she actually said there's another node down here at the bottom of that on the other side, that she left 2 nodes. I don't know. I don't see the 2. I only see 1. And it's very, very hard to make out. It's like literally right here on this part of the stem. I don't know why she would have cut this plant this way and sold it like that. She said a new growth point should come in a few weeks, so that tells me that she just cut this plant. Or, okay, stop, you guys. You guys were just all sleeping like 20 seconds ago. I don't know, for some reason I didn't look at the photos close enough. I didn't even... That was her again. I just have never received cutting from anyone that didn't have a growth point starting already. This is like the first time ever. And you guys, I buy a lot of my plants from cuttings, and I'm definitely gonna look for this next time I buy something. I'm gonna make sure I see an active growth point. I just assumed that I would be getting just a cutting like this, just a cutting, you know, without a chop here. I didn't even expect to see a chop here already, because that tells me that this node is no good if she already cut the growth from this node. So this node here is what grew this stem, and she cut the stem again. But there's a tiny, tiny, tiniest little, tiny little node right there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I feel bad. I probably kind of upset her. I didn't like leave a review or anything like that. I just like messaged her. I'm like, hey, I'm just upset this cutting, I don't see a viable node. Like, did you just cut this plant? Like, I don't understand. I mean, she was very nice. It's kind of, I don't know. I just would never sell a cutting that didn't have a growth point starting already, because what if she cut this too close? What if it started rotting, or what if, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm like playing or seeing too much into this. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting this. So we will see what happens. She said if it didn't grow new leaves, she would give me a refund. But wouldn't you, I don't know, if you were selling plants, wouldn't you want to make sure that you have a growth point before you sell it to someone? Why should I have to worry if this plant's going to grow or not? I shouldn't have to worry about that. I should have an active growth point. I shouldn't have to wait 3 weeks for an active growth point to pop out. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong, and that's okay. My initial thought was, oh my God, she sold me a plant with a spent node. Not the best plant mail unboxing, I guess. We'll see. Hopefully, she probably knows who I am now. I don't know. I feel bad. I'm not saying that she's a bad seller or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just like giving my opinion on my unboxing experience. And my opinion is that I would never sell a cutting that didn't have a growth point starting. I mean, to me, she must have just chopped the plant, right? Because if it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks for a growth point, that means you just chopped it. And why would you sell a cutting? Why would you sell a cutting to someone that looks like it's a spent node. But yes, here she goes, and I'm just gonna keep her in here, and I'm not gonna touch her or do anything with her, and we'll see if I have a growth point in a couple weeks. The mix is very good. I do like the mix. I will say that's a good substrate as a positive thing, even though it is a huge pot for one little cutting. The roots look healthy. It's a good mix. It's nice and aerated. The color is beautiful. The cutting is beautiful. Maybe I just overreacted. Am I overreacting? Would you guys overreact to the situation? Let me know if I'm overreacting, because I don't think I am. But now I feel bad because I probably like made her panic. She's probably like, what the actual hell? Like, what just happened? I feel bad. I sort of feel bad. I mean, a message would have been nice. Something that told me like, hey, the growth point isn't active, but you should see a growth point in 2 to 3 weeks. And if a node is questionable, to me as a seller, like I'm not a seller, but as a seller, if I was a seller, I want someone to be satisfied when they buy something from me. And if I have to question where the node is, I don't know. I need to look at the listing again. And so she sent me an updated photo here and one of the roots. But again, not of the node. She didn't send me anything up close of the node. That's just shady to me. That is shady to me. I don't know. Because that's like a buyer's worst fear, is getting sold something that has a spent node. Because you hear things like that happen all the time on stair albos. Sellers, or like people will buy a cutting and then the node is spent, and it's like, I don't know. So my final, okay, I'm gonna end this video so I'm not dragging this on. I'm just like vocalizing my feelings right now. Packaging, I don't like the zip ties. This cutting literally could have bounced. I mean, the whole thing was like apart in the box. I don't like the way it was packaged. Like the whole leaf, top of the leaf was not protected at all. And I don't like the fact that the seller didn't mention anything about this not being, that didn't have an active growth point already. I don't see anywhere where the seller told me that or said that or mentioned that. I think that would have been very important to let somebody know. I don't know, I'm gonna see how it does in a couple weeks. She said she would refund me if it doesn't grow, so we'll see. We will see. And yeah, I will not purchase from the shop again, because I just don't like this. I would never sell something like this to somebody without an active growth point that you could visibly actively see. I'm not trying to like not include this when you send someone a photo, when you don't include the node where you can actually see it. And it didn't even dawn on me when I purchased this. I didn't even think about it. I honestly didn't even see that this little part was cut here when I bought this. I just thought it was this one cut, and then like the node was like active. I didn't even think about this being cut again here. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think and what you would have done, or how you would have reacted, if you would have reacted the same way, or if I'm overreacting. Let me know, because it's okay if I'm overreacting. Then just let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you updated. As soon as I have a growth point on this plant, we will see. I will let you guys know. Hey guys, this is editing Melissa. I just had to pop on to give you guys an update. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. It's actually been almost 2 weeks. It's December 5th. So it's technically Monday morning. I've been editing this video for a couple days, and I'm ready to get this video up. And I've been feeling kind of sick this whole week after Thanksgiving. I think I caught a bug, so I haven't been able to film any new videos. So I'm hoping it passes soon. And I actually had just filmed like this part, and I'm jumping back on again to refilm it, because I was saying that it's been almost 2 weeks. I don't see an active growth point yet, and I was going to message her on Wednesday, and I had like this whole thing filmed, and then I was just like sitting here staring at this plant for like 5 minutes and just like peeking at what I think may possibly be a node growing. I don't think I can even show you guys, because it's just, it's literally impossible to see. I just watered the plant this evening too because I was watering my plants tonight. So it's a little bit wet. I don't know if it's gonna pick up. Under that root, there is a tiny bump on the stem. I think what looks like to be a tiny growth point, and I didn't see it at first because, you know, there's all this like dirt and perlite and everything under here. But I do believe it's a growth point popping out. So, I mean, I feel bad in a way, but then I feel like my feelings were valid in how I felt like in that moment. I don't know. I just like thought I was deceived, I guess, and I don't know. I mean, I feel bad that I like messaged her and kind of like, I guess, accused her of selling like a spent node, like, because I didn't want that to like be her thought. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I feel bad about that, but I feel like my feelings were valid. I know I probably overreacted a little bit. I would have been a lot happier if I would have received this plant with a growth point. This whole cutting, everything the way that it looks, as long as it just had a growth point and I could see that, I would have been totally fine. Just the fact that it was a well-rooted bottom cut and it didn't have a growth point and it looked like a spent node and there was no evidence of the node, and even her listing said active growth point, that just like made me question everything, I guess. So I feel like my feelings were valid. I don't know. I just didn't appreciate not having a growth point, I guess. I'll leave a review once this grows a bit more and I can actually see the growth point better, but I'm not going to be like mean in any way. I'll just kind of explain my frustrations, I guess, and I'm not going to give her like 1 star or anything like that. I'm not like mean like that. I don't know. I don't normally leave like mean negative reviews. It's just not me. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys this quick little update, and you guys are going to see this video later today as you're watching this because I'm trying to get this video done. I've been working on this video for like 2 days, but if you can take anything away from this video, this footage, let this be your like takeaway, is to make sure when you purchase a cutting or anything that you can see the node and can see that it has an active growth point. If you take anything away from this video, this will be my lesson that I will not buy a cutting without seeing the actual node and growth point. I just wasn't thinking. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this chaotic unboxing, and if this does grow into a beautiful plant one day, I'll be super excited. So let me know your thoughts down below, and yes, I will talk to you later.